Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at Coti. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. Okay, now jumping into the daily chart. So we are on TradingView. I have set up the Fibonacci retracement from the swing high over here at 70 cents. Or no, is that 70 cents? That's 60 cents that we have set in March, and the swing low over here in July. Now, you can see that we have the 1.618 target over here at $1.97. Now, this is the target that we're going to have only after we break above the swing high over here, because we managed to break above it twice. We created a little double top pattern. We're just going to take a look at that right now on the 4-hourly chart, on the Binance chart a bit more closer. But you can see that we've held the 786 relatively nicely over here as a strong level of support, because you have held this level as resistance previously, so you couldn't break through it multiple times. Then once you did finally, this was your back test of support. And right now you're confirming that this area is your support, and now you're starting to attack the previous all-time high. Now you can see that you've gotten above the 20 EMA, and now you're consolidating in between the EMAs and you're being squeezed in the middle of them. And what's going to happen sooner or later is you're just going to pop off, right? And there's a bullish pattern right now on the Binance chart that I'm going to show you a bit later. But right now you're looking at 60 cents, right? That's going to be your first target. You can get rejected from there, or you can, blast through it. You can do either of those things, but if you're looking to take profits, I would look at this 60 cents area. Okay, now if we jump into the daily RSI, let's see if we have any horizontal resistance lines. And without even trying too hard, I can already give you a horizontal resistance over here. And we're very close to breaking it right now. You can see that we've held it ever since August. And once you break that, okay, that is going to be massive, because usually you have massive moves to the upside once you start breaking horizontals. And you can see that over here you have sort of broken one horizontal, just like that. You've been rejecting it, and then you broke through it, and you've had nice moves to the upside. The same thing is going to happen on the RSI, and once the oscillators give you confirmation signals, then it's a lot more safer to enter a trade. But if you're dollar cost averaging for the future, right, and you're holding long term, then you don't have to worry about anything, and you just buy off of support levels. And this 786 at 39, well, you could say 40 cents roughly, was a very nice place to dollar cost average. Now, like I said, yeah, we're moving to the 60 cents area. We do have a 1.272 target at $1, and we do have the 1.414 target at $1.33. Now, as a payment system on the Cardano blockchain, it can get overextended with a lot of volume coming in and people actually using the Coti token. So I would suggest that we can potentially even get overextended to the second fib level over here, right? Just depends on how well the project does, obviously, but you never know if it's going to get there. If we're approaching, the bull market top and Bitcoin's giving me bearish signals and we're only getting to the 1.618, I'm not going to be waiting for the $4 price tag over here, right? Because that wouldn't be smart. I would be risking my Coti bag to come back down with the market into the bear without reaching, the $4 price tag. So you have to be conservative. That's what I do. You don't have to do anything, basically. You don't have to be anything. It's just that I like to be conservative, and I like to take profits when I think that the project is going to have a pullback, or it has appreciated enough for me to take profits. So you should have your own targets based on your own financial goals. So yeah, you have your long-term targets. Now, if you were to come back and create a nice double bottom pattern, or you could potentially come back and back test this white trend line as support, that's still something that I think can happen. So we'll look for buy levels on 40 cents over here for Coti. But for that to happen, you'd have to lose the 20 EMA, right? So if you do that, I'd look at the white trend line and a nice bounce off the 786. Draw out this Fibonacci retracement on your chart so you can follow it anytime you like. Okay, now jumping into the 4 hourly chart, we do have a hidden bullish divergence. So you can see that the price action over here since November 30th has been making a higher low, but the RSI over here since November 30th has made a lower low. Now this is a divergence between the price action and the oscillator, in this case the relative strength index, and this means that we have a hidden bullish divergence when the RSI is making a lower low and the price action is making a higher low. This is a foreshadowing of a potential move to the upside, and a pretty good move at that, or pretty strong move. So we do have a little fib retracement over here on the 4 hourly chart. It's a bit smaller than the previous one. From the swing high over here, September 29th, to the swing low, November 28th. And we do have our golden ratio over here at 53 cents almost, 52.90. So this would be a very nice trade right now. If you would like to enter right now, that would be a 15% trade, but you can hold off and wait until you bounce off the 382 over here at 45 at 26 cents over here. So from there to the golden ratio, that would be 16, almost 17 cents, right? But obviously you need to get through the 0.5, which is a strong level in itself. We got rejected from there, as you can see over here, went back down to the trend line, and now we want to break it, back test as support, and take out the golden ratio. Or you can break the level, get to the golden ratio straight away, and only then back test as support. You know, it can play out either way. It can even break all the way to the 786, right? Maybe some bullish news breakout, and that's how it goes. You know, you never know what's going to happen, so you always have to be prepared for both outcomes. So yeah, hidden bullish divergence on the 4 hourly chart is very nice over here. We also have the RSI, the stochastic RSI in the oversold. Now what this means is that this is a very nice buy signal, because if you pay attention, every time you were in this oversold position, from there you only start moving to the upside. So once you start coming up to the overbought over here on the upside, that's where you usually take profits. And this would be a very nice place to take profits for you if you would like to do so. The MACD has printed a bearish cross on the 4 hourly chart. So this just coincides with a little pullback that we had, because we got a bit overextended from the 4 hourly 20 EMA. We came back down to the 55 EMA, and now we're holding the 20, and we're getting the bullish cross potentially. Actually, no, we got the bullish crosses over here, as you can see. So this is the blue line is the 10 EMA, the 20 EMA is the yellow line, and the 55 EMA is the red line. And as you can see, we're just holding that very nicely. So yeah, and you do have another horizontal over here. So once you start breaking that one, as you can see, it's actually looking like you have a little horizontal over here, a horizontal triangle over here, a symmetrical triangle. So nice little breakout target. Let me give that for you. Okay, if we start breaking out, so that gives us a target of 54 cents. We'll see how that plays out. But, you know, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it, guys. Like I said, you want to hold. If you see yourself coming back down to around about 40 cents, that's a nice area to start dollar cost averaging. If you lose the 0.236 over here, which is sitting at 41 cents, you can look for a nice double bottom pattern over here at 35 cents. And potentially come back down here, create the double bottom pattern, and that's where you move to the upside. But like I said, not a financial advisor. This is all probability, and I'm just giving you all the probable outcomes. Now that is pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, because I do post technical analysis in there as well. Make sure to join the Discord server. We do have technical analysis requests in there, so you can come in and send in your requests. We do have some news section in there and a basic chat for everyone as well. And we do have a Telegram chat with a great community. Feel free to join in and ask questions if you have some. People are always willing to help you in there. And we do have a Patreon as well, where I do share my sells, my buys. We do have low cap jump calls in there, and I do share generally exclusive information for the patrons, obviously, because I try to give back as much as possible to those who try to support me. So your investment in me, per se, is going to pay off, and I will make sure of that if you join me on Patreon. But thank you for watching, guys. I'm going to catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.